It's an incredible honor to be with all of you today as we dedicate the first mural of the Creative District's 7th Street Arts Bridge, entitled Be the Light, Spread Love. Today's program includes remarks from Mayor Dennis Williams, City Council President Theo Gregory, City Councilwoman Hanifa Shabazz, and Laura Semmelroth, Wilmington Renaissance's Creative District strategist, who helped manage this project from start to finish. We will also hear from Corey Washington, one of the two brothers. Corey and Cray are the two brothers of Smash Label. And as a very special tribute, spoken word artist Asia Blue will read not only an original piece of her own, but also a piece of Maya Angelou's, who is the poet that this mural is based off of. Before we move on to our remarks, I want to take a brief moment to say a very big thank you and to honor the company who made all of this possible, Marinelli Contracting. They are the sponsor of this mural. This is their wall, and they were more than generous with their time, their talent, and their equipment to make this effort possible, and in particular to Mike Marinelli, the owner, and to Brendan, who helped do all of the installation of the lights. Take note, those candles are actually lights. So thank you to Brendan for all of his help in making that possible. I want to now recognize, I said their names earlier, but I also want to make sure we give special recognition to Smash Label, Corey and Cray Washington. Thank you both so much for sharing your time, your talent, and your knowledge with our community. During this process in the last 2 months, they absolutely enriched the lives of everyone who was a part of or who witnessed the making of this mural, and we truly appreciate your commitment to this project. At this time, I'd like to invite our Mayor, Dennis Williams, to the mic to say a few words. Mayor?
Thank you. First of all, I want to say good afternoon to everybody. Corey and Craig, thank you so much for your hard work, what you've done on this, taking a lot of time out of your schedule. We appreciate it so much. And this is a beautiful mural. I mean, really beautiful. I think these kind of things bring the community together. It's something that we need. It's something that needed to be done a long time ago, and I really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm just so pleased to be here. This is a great day talking about positive things. I don't see any media here, and I guess not because it's too positive. But it's unfortunate that they're not here with their lights and cameras and ink pens and notepads. And look at what we've done here. I'm sure every child that walks through this neighborhood looks at this with admiration, especially when these lights are on at night. Again, I want to thank everyone for being here. And if any of you are not too bored when you leave here, I have 500 kids at the Playhouse at Teen Idol. Come on up and say hello to them, because that's where I'm on my way to. Thank you so much. I mean that. Come on up, say hi.
Thanks so much, Mayor. Thank you also to you and everyone in your administration for all of your support for the Creative District. We really do appreciate it. I'd like to now invite City Council President Theo Gregory to the microphone to say a few words. Theo?
Thank you, and thank you for inviting me to speak this evening. I'm pleased to be here. I count it a blessing to be here. I'm blessed because I'm witnessing a renaissance in this area of the city. I have to say that the building in the back of us, when I was a young man, that was where all of the young buppies hung out. And if you don't know what a buppy is, that's a black yuppie. But we all hung out in that building there. Were you around then, Hanifa? On the first, second, and third floor, it's gonna be a condo now. You remember that? Yeah. That's where we all hung out right there. The boardroom. Oh yes, that's where I met Jeff at. But it was really a nice experience. But you know, being an elected official, as the mayor indicated, we often just get into a lot of pushing and pulling. But it's things like this that really are our blessings, to be in positions to come out and to just share and be a part of something like this. This is an example of what Wilmington can be and should be. And we should all be vested and committed to just ensuring that all of our communities can grow and that all of our resources and assets can be shared. I've learned a lot in this journey, in my most recent journey about the arts, and I've come to appreciate the arts more. I've just come to appreciate the arts more and understanding that the direct services that it provides to the city, the economic development. I can say that at one earlier time in my life, when I was in college and a young man and life was slower for me, I had an appreciation then. But you get out and you start your journey of working as a lawyer and serving people, and I forgot a lot about the appreciation for the arts. So I'm here and I'm blessed, and I want to thank everyone for their hard work in bringing this to fruition. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Council President. I know you and I have had a lot of conversations about the arts and economic development and how they are inextricably tied together, so I appreciate your comments. At this time, I'd like to invite Councilwoman Hanifa Shabazz to the microphone to say a few words.
Thank you. I really like the name of the area, the Creative District. And this mural really is an expression or demonstration of exactly what we mean by Creative District. We're taking our creative forces through the experience of the arts, beautiful color, and working and come up to create something that is spreading love and joy and turning what was once blight into a beautiful area for all to enjoy. This mural here really is an example of just the talent that our young people have, and that we just work with them, let them express themselves. They can shine a light onto us to tell us what we need to do to correct some of our social ills. So I'm excited that these two young men got together and expressed it and took this bland wall at one time and turned it into a beautiful expression of creativity, of love, and continuous hope. Yes, our children will be able to walk by here, see this brightly color lit mural, see the words, and give them some inspiration that they too can create and be part of the Renaissance that's happening here in Wilmington. I'm excited that the Creative District is coming along so greatly, that we're all collaborating and working together, that we're showing from young and old exactly what we could do to continue to keep Wilmington moving forward. So I want to thank everyone who participated and all of the young people. I want you to see what you can aspire to be and what you can aspire to do. Just with some crayons and a blank wall, you could bring life back into the neighborhood. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Councilwoman Shabazz, for being with us today and for your commitment since your time in office to making the 4th District, which is in my completely biased opinion, the best district in the city of Wilmington. At this time, I'd like to invite spoken word artist Asia Blue to the microphone to present her original piece and a piece by Maya Angelou.
Hello, guys. How you guys doing? I said, how you guys doing? Good. We out here spreading the love and stuff, you know what I mean? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So with this first piece, it is by Maya Angelou, and she is an inspiration to myself. She just is a phenomenal woman, and she was very positive. And with this piece, it is called A Brave and Startling Truth. We, this people, on a small and lonely planet, traveling through casual space, past aloft stars, across the way of indifferent suns to a destination where all signs tell us it is possible and imperative that we learn a brave and startling truth. And when we come to it, to the day of peacemaking, when we release our fingers from fists of hostility and allow the pure air to cool our palms when we come to it. When the curtain falls on the minstrel show of hate and faces sooted with scorn are scrubbed clean. When battlefields and Coliseum no longer rake our unique and particular sons and daughters up with the bruised and bloody grass to lie in identical plots in foreign soil. When the rapacious storming of the churches, the screaming racket in the temples have ceased, when the pennants are waving gaily, when the banners of the world tremble stoutly in the good, clean breeze, when we come to it, when we let the rifles fall from our shoulders and children dress their dolls in flags of truce, when landmines of death have been removed, and the aged can walk into evenings of peace. when religious ritual is not perfumed by the incense of burning flesh and childhood dreams are not kicked awake by nightmares of abuse when we come to it, then we will confess that not the pyramids with their stones set in mysterious perfection, nor the gardens of Babylon hanging as eternal beauty in our collective memory, not the Grand Canyon, kindled into delicious color by western sunsets, nor the Danube, flowing in blue soul into Europe, not the sacred peak of Mount Fuji, stretching to the rising sun, neither Father Amazon nor Mother Mississippi, who without favor nurture all creatures in the depths and on the shores. These are not the only wonders of the world. When we come to it, we, this people, on this minuscule and kemphless globe, who reach daily for the bomb, the blade, and the dagger, yet who petition in the dark for tokens of peace, we, this people on this mote of matter in whose mouths abide cankerous sores, who challenge our very existence, yet out of those same mouths come songs of such exquisite sweetness that the heart falters in its labor and the body is quieted into awe. We, this people on this small and drifting planet, whose hands can strike with such abandon that in a twinkling, life is sapped from the living. Yet those same hands can touch with such healing, irresistible tenderness, that the haughty heck is happy to bow, and the proud back is glad to bend. Out of such chaos, of such contradiction, we learn that we are neither devils nor divines. When we come to it, we, this people, on this wayward floating body, created on this earth, of this earth, have the power to fashion for this earth a climate where every man and every woman can live freely without sacrimonious piety, without crippling fear. When we come to it, we must confess that we are the possible, we are the miraculous, the true wonder of this world. That is when and only when we come to it. Thank you, guys, for this opportunity, because it is an honor for me to be here. I feel ecstatic to be here, because we are spreading love right now, and we are making history. And for my piece, I want you guys to think about free. Being free, free. Free from what the world calls freedom. So what do you think about when you hear the word free? Free from what cops call free, like, boy, don't you know you were free, except all your life you about to me. I'll make you jump through hoops for more money, and then draft who I want on my team. We also hung up in cell phones and sneakers, forgetting we're supposed to be our brother's keeper. Meanwhile, we got nonsense blasting through the speakers. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. So you telling me that if you die on this pavement, it'll be time, effort, energy, and money well spent. Meanwhile, the enemy is trouble, he hell-bent. Plotting on your destruction, hell behind him, so he hell sent. But we still with our rolls ready to ride through a 6. Everybody trying to be a rapper now, spitting nonsense on a hot beat, trying to make a hit. Mass, mental pollution, evil schemes saying they can get you mad rich. Now real quick, let me switch it up so when you look at me, you know what it is. The government is tripping. Yeah, I said it. On the low, staring America into the depths is where we headed. They've been said it. Obama always looking like it's something he can't tell us. When he was the prep. Government's so scared of its own people, they only did it to see our reaction, like, what is that? Or what is this? Our president is black, am I for this or am I against? And now we got Trump ready to take America back to what it is, because racism never left. Like, they still celebrating heavily in the South. Hanging niggas like they ordermen, still celebrating death. They been took the truth out of school, so you can't find it nowhere in the text. And now we got black schools with black rules. We ain't no longer playing hooky like we black fools. Way too much knowledge being spoken by melanin people. So they put the lead in the water, trying to make the playing field equal. And honestly, it makes me think about freedom fighters, and man, did we lose some great ones, but this is about to be the sequel. Martin Luther said, no weapon, no fear. He went to the hilltop about his people, and they shot him. But it's cool, because we got him. Yeah, it's cool. Trump making references like he Hitler, and we supposed to think it's cool. They want us to let it slide while we watch him slide in office. So will my vote matter? And the answer is yes, either way it go. They gonna pick who they wanna pick, either way it go. And I'ma do what he said, either way it go. And he gonna protect me, either way it go. Kingdom, secret, not secret service, everywhere I go. Because it's not a secret. And honestly, I think I'm supposed to be one of the ones that come up against them like Moses if it was Egypt. And it's getting crazy now, I ain't wanna believe it. They like to sit back and watch it, call us heathens. And only because we fed up, we out here flipping tables over like Jesus. And the only way to bring change is by connecting the pieces. And the first step is by voting yes for peace. Peace.
Thank you, Asia. Thank you so, so much. I hope everyone heard all of those words and you're letting them sink in. It was really, really powerful. Thank you so much. Give her another round of applause, please. So every successful team hopes that they have players who can play in various roles, and we definitely have that at Wilmington Renaissance. And the quarterback for this project, and many others in our creative district, is our strategist, Laura Summelroth. Laura, please come up and say a few words.
So, word of advice, never follow a spoken word artist. There's really nothing more I can say, and definitely nothing as powerful. I think I really just want to say that it has been a real honor to work with the artists in Wilmington that I get to work with, and I definitely want to give a shout out to these two. There is not an easier, nicer, more talented team on this planet, I think. And I think Wilmington will definitely be put in lights because of these two. I just absolutely love this mural. It's really wonderful. You did an amazing job, and I'm so proud of it. And thank you so much for the gift to the Creative District, the gift to the City of Wilmington, and to everyone here. So let's give another round of applause for these guys. They're so awesome. And thank you all so much for coming. We have the after party, as it is, across the street. So definitely join us across the street, and it'll be really fun. And Corey wants to come up and just say a quick word or two.
Hey, everybody.
I'm crying.
This thing's on. It was a good process. When I first came out, everybody told me their opinions, how they felt, but it was all positive feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you to Laura for dealing with me noon, night, and early mornings, and in my obsessiveness in trying to get this done right. She came through with all the supplies, paints, whatever I needed. Again, everybody that walked by and told me, yeah, that's good, I like it. You know, what's your name? Smash label, what does that mean? Thank you to everybody that made this like really cool. It could have been a lot more difficult, and it wasn't, and it came out pretty sweet. Thank you very much.
How y'all doing? That's Craig, by the way. I'm Corey. And first and foremost, we want to thank the Creative District Wilmington Renaissance Corporation, and a special thank you to Miss Laura Summelroth. I always feel like I'm saying that wrong. That's all right. But overall, we when we were given this project, we wanted to do something that would touch the community and touch people for years to come. We know doing a mural, it's on a wall, it'll be there for years, but the message, the overall message that is felt off of it, it was important to us, just as important as how it looked. And we tried to do as positive as possible, and the feedback he spoke on before, the feedback was tremendous. The community, everyone that walked by just was ultra positive, and we can't thank everyone enough. But also, we feel like going forward, that's just an example of what art can do to a community. Wilmington art community is growing every day, and I feel like if we incorporate more stuff like this, it'll grow by leaps and bounds. And I feel like everyone should go out and encourage the arts be incorporated in Wilmington, whether murals, music, spoken word, all different types of art. I feel like it's important for the community overall, and especially for the children. I don't see any negative in art being put up. So another thank you for Miss Asia Blue for coming out. She did a wonderful job, and we're huge fans of yours. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks again to Corey and Craig. This is certainly not the last mural that we hope you guys do in Wilmington, and we'll be sure to make sure of that because you've done an amazing job. So we look forward to many more to come. Thank you all again for being with us today. We said we would keep this short and sweet because there's a party starting right across the street there, and we hope you'll all come over and join us for some live music, some food, a bar, some fun. So definitely come over across the street. I also want to give a big thanks to Downtown Visions because they've been so helpful to this event and to the event across the street, and all of our sponsors that are helping with the Inspire a Lot series in partnership with the City Art Loop on the first Friday. So thank you to all of them. And you know, we talk about these mural dedications and how do we declare a mural as dedicated? Well, we declare the mural dedicated. So there you go. So thanks again, and please join us across the street.
Thank you.